What's up, guys? It's Dallas back with Dallas iPhone time. Now, today I'm doing not a true unboxing, but I'm gonna give you an idea of what a true unboxing of an iPod Touch 4G would be like. I do actually have the device. I've had it since September 9th, September 10th maybe. I'm not really sure. I've had it for a while though, and it's still September. Now, I already did an unboxing, and that wasn't a true unboxing either, and it wasn't really that long. So I forgive you for that video, and I may delete that and just keep this one up if it's good enough. But anyway, this isn't a true unboxing because I've already unboxed it and had it for a while. But I put everything exactly as it could be the way it was. And let's get on to it. Now here you got a picture of the device. Well, the cover that shows the Retina display, the FaceTime icon, the Game Center icon, and the front-facing camera on the paper or plastic covering. Then you'll notice the new style packaging where it's rounded instead of like square and flat. Well, it is still flat. And on the side, you always have your logo saying iPod Touch. Then you get the idea of how slim the device is with the new rocker switch and buttons. Then you get the gigs right there. Like I said, I purchased 32 gigs because that's all they had, and plus it's a lot more space. Then you got, of course, all your information saying what it includes and what you need to set it up. iPod Touch again, then the slimness again. You got the Apple logo with the little wrapper to unbox it, and then you got all your other information. And as all Apple iPod products, to get it out of the box, you simply just peel this little plastic off. Then that releases the shell. Now, the new iPod Touch and iPod lineup has new kind of packaging where instead it clips onto the plastic, it's taped in securely. And I guess this is just to be environmental and use less plastic. But who knows? Maybe it's more simple. And this may seem loose to some people, but this is secure wrapping. When I got it, it was tucked in and packaged tightly. And to get it out, you just get this little arrow piece thing right there, pull it down. Then you just take off these right here. Then you just take that plastic off. It's a flat piece of plastic. Then, hold on. Let's take off this, which is what covers your iPod. As you can see, my iPod's already turned on, because like I said, I had it. And I actually like this. Some people were using this to protect the back of their iPod until they get a screen shield on the back. Or not a screen shield, but a protective for the back, and if they don't want to get scratched up. I watched one unboxing, and this dude had this cover that was on the iPod on the back of his iPod, so I guess it wouldn't get scratched. But I do like this, the way it looks and all that. And I keep all my Apple products packaging. And like I said in my previous videos of the case reviews, I do have the Zag Invisible Shield on here. It does really well. Protects it really well. And this is the slimness of the iPod. It is kind of a lot thinner than the previous 2G and 3G one. I compared it to my friend's iPod. It isn't that much slimmer, but it certainly does have a new design. And it's flat on the back instead of rounded, which is cool. And I do have an iPhone 4 backing Invisible Shield because they didn't have the full body Invisible Shield for the iPod Touch 4 yet, so I just put the iPhone 4 Invisible Shield on the back. But it's still protected. Excuse me, guys, I kind of had a cold. There's your new up and down volume buttons, which is really nice. I guess they're trying to go with what they did with the iPhone 4 instead of being circle. Same kind of design, but separated, so I guess it'll be better. There's your sleep wake, which is moved to where the iPhone sleep wake was instead of over here. And then, of course, you got your headphone jack, your 30-pin dot connector, and an extra added speaker, I guess, to increase the volume to make it louder than the previous iPods. And what you've all wanted to see, the front-facing camera. Now, I don't have this set up in FaceTime yet, so I can't do any FaceTime videos yet, but as soon as I can, I'll try to put that up. I do love the new iPod the way it is. I had an iPod Touch 2G, but it got stolen. Well, it got frozen. My friend Chris fixed it. Then it got refurbished because the screen and all that was cracked. I think, yeah, the screen was cracked. Then it got refurbished. Then it got stolen a few months after. But I had my iPhone, so I was kind of disappointed, kind of sad, but I didn't really care at the time because I had my iPhone. But I was still kind of mad that it got stolen, but finally got it. glad I have an iPod. Funny story, I was actually planning on getting another 2G or third generation iPod, but as soon as I heard the iPod Touch 4 was coming out, I just decided to wait for that one to come out so I'd have a better iPod Touch. And this certainly is an upgrade from the previous third generations of iPod Touches. It's got its beautiful Retina display. It's got its game center from 4.1 iMovie. Multitasking. Now, what's weird is some people are saying this isn't the exact same Retina display as iPhone 4 because when you do that, it does kind of a bluing finish. Whereas if you do it with an iPhone 4, it does not do that at all. And I did that with the iPod Touch 2G, and it does the same thing. I guess that's just the way the resolution they put on the iPods do that, or something else, I don't know. And I think this runs on the A4 chip as well. I'm not really sure, but I believe it is. If you guys know if it is or isn't, put it in the comment bar if it is running on A4 chip. And there's your camera on the back. I believe this is the same camera they use on the iPhone 3G and 3GS and first gen, but I believe it's got a few more megapixels than the other previous iPhones. Some people were wondering if this was 5 megapixel. It is not 5, but it is still a good camera. And of course you got your VGA front-facing camera, same quality as the iPhone 4 front-facing camera. So you will not be expecting less quality in FaceTime than you would on iPhone 4. It is kind of a raised design on the top, but it is still good. And that's pretty much it. Everything's all good. And be expecting more case reviews. I only have one case for my iPod Touch 4, and that's the Belkin Grip View. But I've seen more cases at Best Buy from like Griffin and all that, and I may pick up some of those. So they have these from Belkin, and they have some Griffin cases available at Best Buy for iPod Touch 4. But I'm trying to wait until an OtterBox Defender or a Spec Candy Shell comes out, because as of now, those are my two favorite cases for iPhone. So I'll probably be waiting for those to come out for the 4th gen iPod Touch. Oh, and another question, guys. I noticed this when my iPod, when I first got my iPod out of the box and turned it on. When it's on, these kind of little light things on the side of it appear. I don't know if that's due to manufacturing or if that's normal to iPods. Also leave that in the comment bar if you guys know anything about that, or if it's happened on your iPod Touch 4G or previous gen iPods, or maybe iPhone. I don't really think it's a big problem, but it does kind of bug me a little bit. But I barely notice it. If it becomes a big problem, I may get my iPod replaced, but I probably won't, because personally my iPod Touch 4 works perfectly fine. But anyway, this was a re-unboxing of the iPod Touch 4. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing than the other one. Be expecting more videos about iPod Touch and iPhone to come up, and peace.